In 2005, Suzette and Larry bought a home in Baton Rouge, Louisiana that was in terrible shape. After turning the place around, they're thinking about building themselves a new home, but need to know the value of this place before making that decision.
We need a new house.
Your family, who lives here?
The four of us, Larry and I, and our two boys, Landon and Holden.
Once we started having children, we wanted to move home to be closer to family. Then it took us a little while to find this place.
When we walked in, I said it needed some help. It had been remodeled in the 80s last time, so that should tell you a lot.
So you walked into this house and you said, honey, we're leaving.
Yes.
She, I think, stopped at the foyer, and I ended up going through the rest of the house.
He had a much better vision than I did in this house.
How much did you pay for the house?
We paid $186,000, and we bought it in 2005.
What is your grand total in updates?
$95,000.
Wow. If you had to guess what your home would sell for right now, what would your guess be?
I think it's worth about $310,000.
And I think it's about $325,000.
Eventually, we do want to look into buying some other property and building a new house.
Especially since prices have kind of leveled out, now we think is the time to buy a lot.
Okay, so you might potentially want to sell if you get a high enough price and buy a lot and build a house?
That's right.
We're in the capital of Louisiana, the new economic engine for the state. With unprecedented dollars put here after Hurricane Katrina, you have a surge in population, 30% by the way, a surge in business, a surge in housing, and it makes a nice place to live and raise your family. There you go. Yeah!
They've done quite a bit to the exterior of the house. They spent a total of $11,000. The largest expense was the roof, but it had to be done. Also, they minimized the amount of brick on the front of the house by adding some stucco. They put in some stucco columns, and they put in a brand new front door. Also, they put some minimal landscaping in.
Well, the columns, Kendra, really added a nice touch. Homeowners want a roof that's going to last them another 10, 15, 20 years. The stucco made it different from all the other houses, which makes a corner house very attractive. They do obviously have more lot than all of their neighbors. I think that what they're lacking is some drama. It needs more landscaping. It needs more color, which is very typical for large corner lots like this. They had $2,000 to $4,000 and use it very creatively to add color, some large dramatic bushes. I think that'll do it.
I think so too. I think that's a really great suggestion.
Yes.
Here in the living room area, they spent $12,000. They painted this great neutral color on the ceiling and walls, added crown molding trim, recessed lighting. Of the $12,000 they spent, half of it was on the hardwood floors, and that's steel.
Recessed lighting, painted ceilings, painted molding. It really has opened up the place.
Check out this supersized master suite. They spent $10,000 in here. They put down upgraded carpet. They painted the walls and the ceiling, added trim, and a room this big deserves a closet just as large. Equipped with built-ins, the walk-in closet connects the bedroom to a laundry room in the adjacent master bath.
I can see they kept with the flavor of the entire house with the painted ceilings. And they made a walk-in closet, a real walk-in closet. I mean, you exit through another room, which was absolutely awesome.
I don't know about you, but I think this is a dream master bedroom. Let's take a look at the master bathroom. Because of the $10,000 they spent in the master suite, $6,000 of it was spent right here. They put down brand new tile. They included a spa tub, separate his and her sinks, new fixtures. There's only one issue. The work stopped right here.
Right, I can see that. But you know what, Kendra, they're at the top of the market now. Perhaps extending the tile work would be the only thing that I would suggest. They've already done it all in this room. The his and her sinks, the fixtures, the new cabinets, the spa tub, and it's spacious.
But they're borderline over improved for the neighborhood.
Exactly.
In the kitchen, they spent a total of $20,000 in here and redid everything top to bottom. They even removed a wall to put this island in.
And I would venture to say that they would get about 85% of this back.
I think this kitchen is pretty spectacular.
Yeah, they did a good job.
But have they made their house too nice for the neighborhood?
Biggest is not always best anymore.
Larry and Suzette want to buy a lot to build on later, but they need to sell their Baton Rouge home first, and it looks like they may have over-improved it for the area. You turned this from an 80s nightmare into a warm family home, but was it worth it? Let's find out.
There's a lot of good things about this house. You have a large corner lot. You have a huge spacious house with lots of great areas in it and a very large master bedroom that's going to be the envy of any new home buyer that comes in here. But if I had to have one concern, or maybe two or three, you have a large corner lot, but it lacks the drama. You need color. You need some big, huge shrubs out there to draw attention to this lot. The second thing is that you have to be careful about perhaps being the biggest house in the subdivision or the best. You could very well price yourself out of the market.
Suzette thinks the house is worth $310,000, while Larry thinks it's worth more.
If I were to list your house today, I would list your house for $329,000. You were right.
$329,000 was more than either one of them expected, and it gives them a $48,000 profit. Is that enough to go buy a lot and build a new house?
It's enough to get us started.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.